So it's been a year since Samsung Money by SoFi has launched, and since my old debit card had expired, I thought it'd be a great time to talk about how the product has evolved over the time. I'm also an Apple Card user, and there's obviously different products, but one being a credit card and one being a debit card and an associated checking account. But I think it serves like a good comparison to talk about what UI design and experience can look like for a first party financial product from a tech company. So here's the card, um, black envelope, which says Samsung Money by SoFi, and address blacked out for obvious reasons. But you can see now it says Samsung Wallet instead of Samsung Pay. Front remains the same, shimmery package, pretty nice actually. Oh, that's also new, that it says has the Samsung Wallet logo now, and I did black out my name, but you guys probably know that. And that's a new card. Interestingly, they haven't updated the MasterCard logo, but the text looks the same. I would say text note's different. It's a bit more 3D sparkly effect. It's still like printed on, but it has like a shimmer effect that's definitely more pronounced. And the back of the card now says Samsung Wallet and SoFi instead of Samsung Pay. Now, since the launch of the card in 2020, Samsung deciding that has always seemingly had a very high APR. Even as rates fluctuate, they seem to have the highest rates around. And getting, for a checking account with no fees, this is great. Getting $20 or so every month. It's just a nice treat, to be honest. And in that time frame, I haven't been able to use the other features that the product really advertises, mainly the discounts and employee pricing. Either the website was buggy or there was other discounts that were just deemed better. However, I would say on Reddit, on r/Samsung, people have reported that they've had success getting really good deals that are also stackable. Speaking of getting new products, since 2020, I've upgraded my phone several times. In this regard, the Apple Card offers a much better experience. You just set up your iPhone and the Apple Card just shows up in the app. It appears on your watch and your wallet. But Samsung Money, the card would ask me for the CVC number or the entire card number, and this card doesn't have that in the back. It's blank, so you need to hopefully hadn't reset your old phone and be able to scour that CVC number. Or sometimes you would sign in to Samsung Pay and it would just show up randomly, but not instantly. It was not a good experience. Um, I'm happy to report though on One UI8, at least on the Galaxy Fold 7 and the Flip 7, you just need to sign in. Not just the phone, unfortunately. You need to sign in again into Samsung Pay, but once you sign into Samsung Pay, it just pops up. But I would say adding your Samsung Money card to your Galaxy Watch, at least on the Watch, as recent as the Watch 8, and One UI, latest version of One UI Watch, it's still a buggy mess. You need the card information, and you need to add it manually, which of course you can't get from the card. You have to get from the phone, and Samsung Wallet doesn't support split screen, so you need to just copy and paste it. It's just not good because Apple figured it out. Another feature that's missing, oddly enough, is Zelle. Before you would need to use the Zelle app separately, which of course I didn't tell you this, but you can just download the Zelle app and it would work. But at some point, SoFi added support for Zelle natively to their products. So now you need the SoFi app, and it's still a separate app though. So you need to have two apps to manage your credit card and your debit card. Your debit card from Samsung and your checking account. Oddly, but the SoFi app is pretty good at just getting more advanced features from your debit card. You can still do things like manage your added authorized users, order checks, and find ATMs in the Samsung Wallet app, which is really great. But there's just more advanced features that you might want from the SoFi app. And you can also set up direct deposit directly. You can get pre-filled out slips, so that works out really nicely. It's actually really great that you can manage it directly. And in the SoFi app, it'll say Samsung Money by SoFi. So it's like, by and large, it looks like it works. You can even download it on an iPhone. And interestingly enough, you can you can actually add the Samsung card to Apple Wallet and it works, which is great because we shouldn't be encouraging companies to lock people in their ecosystem, especially with financial products. It's not good to be locked in. On plus side, it's not exclusive to Samsung Money, but you can still pay people just by tapping their cards directly to the phone. Uh, Granted, it charges a small fee, but it's an instant transfer at least. So overall, what can I say since 2020? The card promised a higher APR, elevated FDIC insurance, and it delivers on that. As a financial product, it's excellent. I don't think I've seen better at this stage. Um, but as a Samsung product, as a tech product, there's room for improvement, especially when you come from the world of using the Apple Card and how seamless that is. It's unfortunate that competitors from Google have just seemingly never materialized, but it's still a great product and I would recommend it if you don't mind some quirks of having to, if you sell your friends a lot, you might have some quirks. Other than that, I'm staying with it. I would recommend it.